morning from Laos. Just spent 4 hours crossing the border from Thailand into Laos because we're getting the slow boat today down the Mekong River, which is a 2-day boat trip where basically all we do is get transported from the border all the way down to our first stop, just about to board. So I'm very excited. This boat originally was just for locals and their public transport has quickly become a very popular way for backpackers to get from Thailand to Laos. It's a fun way to slow travel because day one takes you from the border over to a town called Pak Beng. And I'm sure everyone will have their own opinions, but I think it's a really good way to bring these locals some income. This area is so remote. It is now 6:30. We have been awake since 4 this morning. We just got into our guest house where we're staying for tonight. I hadn't booked it before. When you get off the slow boat, there's people trying to get you into their guest house. It's our room for the evening. We're gonna go meet some friends that we made on the slow boat for dinner, and then I think there's a really cute bar. Well, I would say really cute. There's a bar we're gonna go to also. I think that's where everyone will kind of be tonight, so we'll go meet up with everyone that was on the boat with us. Good morning, ready for day 2 of the slow boat. It is 7:30 in the morning. We got told to come down and meet the boat for 8:30. We'll go down a bit earlier and see if we can get a better seat today. This is the little town we've been staying in. Because we got down a bit earlier today, we got a much better seat. I had a really good view out of the window. We really got a good look at some of these really remote villages that we were passing by. And it was really fun to just ponder on the fact that they live a life that I will never fully understand, and they will never understand mine. There is no right way of living, there's just different ways of living. And 2 days later, we arrived in Luang Prabang. We have arrived. We finished with the slow boat and we're about to go and check into our hotel. We had to get a tuk-tuk into the city. We're just walking there now. We're gonna meet up with some people from the boat later to go bowling. Checked into our gorgeous hotel and we have a lovely view of some washing and somebody's old boxers. I forgot to take my camera out with us last night, but we ended up going to the Tipsy Bowling, which I think that's like literally what everyone goes and does while they're here, because there isn't much nightlife. Not that we're even looking for nightlife, but it was just fun. We went with some of the friends we made on the slow boat. Today we are going to go to a cafe for breakfast. There's like loads of different ones to pick from. Like the main street is actually really quite pretty, and then we're going to go visit a waterfall and go swimming. So that's our plans for today. Stopped for breakfast at this place called Joma. I actually think it's a chain cafe. But a little croissant and a brownie. My coffee arrived. I really liked the Vietnamese coffee when we had it last time we went, so I'm curious if it's going to be similar, but it was also really strong in Vietnam as well. Yeah, it's strong coffee, but yeah, that's good.
That is nice, but very strong.
Very strong coffee.
Actually, very strong.
Next stop, we are going to the waterfall in Luang Prabang. We've just gotten on a tuk-tuk that's going to take us there. Unsure how much entry is going to be, but we paid £24 for this return because I think it's like a 20-minute drive, 15-20-minute drive. When Get Your Guide was literally wanting like £40. They understood what people meant about how underdeveloped the roads are here until now we're driving on them. The potholes are crazy. There is a short walk through a bear rescue centre to get to the waterfalls. So they just walk past all that. The waterfall. There's this little bit up here and there's another part of the waterfall up there. So we made it to the waterfall on a bridge that is actually fully collapsed into the water. We just got shooed away. Forgot to update while we were leaving. The other tourists at the waterfall were
Very rude to say the least.
yeah, so couldn't keep our camp anymore and we had to leave. We didn't really stay at the waterfall for very long at all.
It was beautiful if we weren't getting shooed away.
Yeah, outside our hotel is the night market. We're going to pick up some postcards, maybe some magnets while we're here, but just now we're going to go for dinner. We're going to go to this really nice Italian. The sunset behind us is actually so pretty. We are back in the same tuk-tuk from yesterday and we are going to the train station. There is a bullet train that starts in China. It takes an hour between Luang Prabang and Vang Vieng and it only costs like £15. I think the immigration process is quite long and you have to go through like airport immigration to get to it, but it'll be an experience and get to experience a bullet train. It's all assigned seats, so you don't really have to worry about getting there too early. About 2 hours ago there was groups starting to arrive and they started to put their luggage in the queues to make sure that they got on first, so basically just copied them and it kind of, yeah, it worked because we are pretty much some of the first people on the train and the queue got absolutely massive. This is what the carriage looks like. These are our seats. They're actually pretty decent. You get there, everyone's like queuing up for tuk-tuks and buses and stuff, and we all just got piled on to a bus and it was like 40,000 kip per person. The thing about Southeast Asia is there's never any communication about what's actually happening. Everything's just kind of a guess, but I kind of love it. Just gotten off and I'm gonna head to our hotel now and check in. We've come out for a drink and our view is literally of hot air balloons and paramotors, some sort of sunset, but I think it's a bit too cloudy for a sunset. Got the first hot air balloon on the go. Hopefully there'll be a few more. Back up the road, we literally just booked our paramotoring for tomorrow at 4 PM, which is the sunset slot. Very excited to do that tomorrow. Got a few things to go back to the hotel and sort out, like hotels and stuff. It was a good first day.
Yeah, it was a good first day. We like it here.
It's cute. Yeah. Ended up coming through a night market and found these really cute little scarves. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Cute!
I'm so glad I saw them there.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah.
We got little matching ones. Rebecca got a cute little pink one. I got like a yellowy white one.
Gorgeous.
It's so cute.
And they're like glittery as well, aren't they? They're
yes.
So beautiful. Yeah.
They were 100,000, no, 95,000 kip, and then so today's activity is one of the very famous viewpoints in Vang Vieng, which is the one where people get pictures of the flag. We've done it on a kind of wet day, so it's a little bit slippy, but it'll be fine. I feel like people have like totally downplayed how hard that was. I don't know if it's maybe because it was raining and everything is so slippy, but that was actually so hard. There's a couple of viewpoints at the top. There's like little bikes you can get a picture with. Can't see the view until you're at the very top, and I actually would say it was worth it. Like, see how accomplished you feel when you get to the top. It does feel pretty good. Legs and trainers are a bit ruined because it's so slippy. I got my picture. Biggest climb I've ever done for a photograph, to be honest, for a photo op, but we made it. I think the challenge is going to be getting down, actually, so we're gonna join the little queue there to try and go down. Here is up. Wish me luck. So the way back down wasn't much easier. I think the way Rebecca looks is proof that maybe
Roses everywhere.
There's some drinks at the bottom and they're absolutely getting purchased. I think I'm gonna get a lime soda. Oh yeah. So cold. Our next super exciting part of today is paramotoring. This is where we've been dropped off with our sign-in sheet. Very fun. I think this is us getting the test drives. Oh my god, I think we're going. This is crazy! Buffalo's down there. This is crazy. This is my view right now. Oh, there. Rebecca! That's really Rebecca! I think this is us coming into land now. Why am I so scared for landing? Oh my god. Ooh, it's actually gonna smooth. The more time that we spend in Laos, the more I really am starting to appreciate it. I've visited like Thailand, Vietnam, all these places, and everything's just really busy and overwhelming, whereas here, like even walking through things like the night market, they don't really care if you buy anything. Everything's just very calm. It's not overcrowded, it's not busy. Everything's just like calm, and I really appreciate it. On today's random side quest, we asked randomly for how much the boat trip was, and now we're on a boat. And we're going somewhere, I don't know where. It was $8. Look, all the little buffaloes having a bath. Oh, they must be roasting. Aw.